guys, this is Rachel from Cypress Textiles, and today we're going to make the Uranus motif from the 2022 Vibrant Vintage Crochet Along. I'm going to be using Shapes Metropolis, and this will work with the minis, but I just happen to have a full skein on hand. So I'm going to go ahead and make a slip knot and put it on the hook, and then chain 3 and slip stitch in the third chain from the hook to close the ring. And the first thing we're going to do is make beginning 2DC cluster. So go straight into the center with a single crochet and chain 1, and then make a full double crochet, and those two together are going to make your beginning 2DC cluster. Chain 2 and 2DC cluster, and that's going to be your repeat. You're just going to chain 2 and 2DC cluster until you have 6 2DC clusters, including the beginning one, and 6 chain spaces. All right, so I'll show you how that looks when I'm done. So here's how the round looks when you finish, and I'm just going to join in the first full double crochet in the front 2 bars right here with a slip stitch. And in the next round, we're going to start in the first chain space with a beginning DC. So just go straight into a single crochet and a chain 1, and then 4 more double crochet in the same chain space. And chain 1. So now you have 5 DC in the first chain space, including that beginning DC. Chain 1 and 5 DC in the next chain space, and that is going to be your repeat. So when you're finished, you'll have 30 double crochet and 6 chain 1 spaces. All right, so here's the round just before joining, and I'm going to join with a slip stitch in the beginning DC, and I'm going to work into the same stitch as the join, which I don't normally do, but for this next round, we're going to work exactly in the same stitch as the join with a beginning DC, so single crochet, chain 1, and this is part of the beginning DC 5 together. So you're going to double crochet all 5 of these stitches together, and you've started with a beginning DC, and now you're going to just basically double crochet the next 4 DC together, so that way it's your first DC 5 together of the round, if that makes sense. So double crochet 4 together, and now you've got the first petal of the round, chain 3, and single crochet in this next chain 1 space, chain 5, and single crochet in the same chain space, chain 3, and now you're going to make a full DC 5 together. So just yarn over, and in all the stitches, pull up a loop and draw the yarn through 2 loops on the hook. In all 5, double crochet there. All right, and that's your first full DC 5 together. Chain 3, and then you're going to go into your next repeat, single crochet, chain 5, single crochet. All right, so I'll show you how the full round looks once I'm done. All right, so the round is almost complete, and now we're going to join into the first DC 5 together. So the way I do that is by going through all of the loops and putting them back on the hook, and then just making the slip stitch through all the loops, and that way it looks like the other DC 5 together. And now we're going to go straight into the top of this decrease with a single crochet. So you're going to find the top of the decrease is this part right here. I'll show you. So it's this part right here is the top of the decrease, and you can see because all these loops lead up to that loop, and that's the very top. So in our first stitch, you're just going to go straight into the top with a single crochet, and then chain 3. All right, chain 3. Okay, and now you're going to make 3 single crochet in this chain 5 space. But when you do it, make sure you don't make your first single crochet at the very top, because you want the 3 single crochet to be centered on this chain 5 space. So try to aim for the side closest to your hook for the first single crochet, and then you can make your second single crochet at the very top of the chain 5 space, and then make your third single crochet, and that way you kind of have even amount of loop on either side of the 3 singles. And now you can chain 3, single crochet in the next DC5 together, chain 3, and continue by making 3 single crochet in the next chain 5 space as before. And I'll kind of step back and show you how your round's gonna look, and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish my round. So there you go. All right, so here's how that round looks before you join. And I'm going to join in the first single crochet with a slip stitch. And for the next round, we're gonna work into the next chain space with a beginning double crochet. So just go straight into a single and chain 1, and then 2 more double crochet in the same chain space. Make 1 double crochet in this first single of these 3 singles. And in the next stitch, it's gonna be our corner. So work double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same stitch. And that's gonna be for our corner. You can kind of see how the side is building for the hexagon. Double crochet in the next stitch, and then 3 double crochet in the next chain space. And now you're going to chain 1 and jump over this single crochet right here, and then 3 double crochet in the next chain space. And now you're pretty much into your next repeat. So for these 3 singles, you'll just do double crochet, then work your corner, DC, chain 1, DC, and then DC in the next stitch, and just resume all the way around until you finish the round. All right, I am done with the round. I just have 1 chain on the hook, and I'm ready to join. So just join in the first beginning double crochet there. And our next round is really easy. You're just gonna make single crochet in all of the stitches and spaces around. So just start in the next stitch with your single crochet, and every single stitch and space around, just put 1 single crochet. Even in the corners, just 1 single crochet all the way around. Okay, so I went ahead and joined the round just because that round was so simple with just single crochet in every stitch and space. And for your next round, you're going to make single crochet starting in the next stitch. Make 3 singles. And then this next stitch here is the corner. So you're gonna work 3 single crochet in that corner stitch. And then just make single crochet in all the stitches across until you get to this next corner stitch, and you'll find it because it's in this little V, and that's gonna be 3 single crochet in every corner. So I do have one that's finished, and you can see that it has the 3 single crochet in all the corners. And this is how the motif looks like when it's finished. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this motif, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.